If you're a man who wants to quit drinking for good, this video is for you. Quitting drinking can actually make you feel worse at first, but if you stick to the end, I'll show you why that happens and how to make it through it without going back. Let's get into it. First, I want to talk about what it feels like when you stop drinking, what the problem is. When you stop drinking, it feels like everything suddenly annoys you. Small things feel big, minor friction turns into irritation, your patience feels gone, and you start thinking, why am I more angry now than when I was drinking? Why the problem exists? Alcohol used to take the edge off. It slowed reactions, it softened stress, it gave you emotional padding. And when that padding disappears, life hits harder. At the beginning of my current sober phase, I noticed something that scared me. I work a 9 to 5 dealing with customers on the phone, and for the first time ever, I started bickering and arguing with customers. And that was big for me, just because I always saw myself as a very patient person. But suddenly, the irritation just kept coming out. I really couldn't control it at first. For you, it might look like snapping at coworkers or family, feeling constantly on edge, wanting to isolate because everyone feels annoying, feeling not like yourself anymore. Different experiences, same cause. Sobriety feels like it's breaking your personality, not fixing it. And this is where things get dangerous. Really quick, if you're getting value, hit like and subscribe. It helps us reach more men who need this message. Next, I want to talk about why guys think drinking was the solution. What the problem is. A thought starts creeping in. Maybe I should just drink a little bit, just enough to take the edge off, just to be patient again. Why the problem exists? Because alcohol didn't just numb emotions, it propped up an identity. It helped you be the calm one, the patient one, the easygoing one. But when you quit, it feels like that version of you disappears. I actually thought to myself, maybe I should drink just a little bit to help me be more patient at work. And that messed with me, because now sobriety felt like it was threatening who I thought I was. For you, it might look like thinking alcohol helps you relax, believing anger means you're regressing, feeling tempted to drink just to feel normal again. Different experiences, same cause. You mistake emotional withdrawal for proof that sobriety isn't working. But here comes the truth, and this is the part no one explains until now. Now let's talk about what you came for, why everything annoys you when you stop drinking at first, and how it actually gets better. What the real problem is. You're not more angry, you're just finally feeling years, sometimes decades, of unprocessed emotion. Anger, frustration, stress, resentment. Alcohol didn't remove these feelings, it just postponed them. Why this happens? When you quit drinking, your nervous system comes back online. Everything alcohol muted finally asks to be felt and processed. I realized I had to learn how to cope with emotions without alcohol. That meant sitting with discomfort, learning regulation instead of escape, and letting anger teach me where boundaries were needed. How life is better now. I still argue with customers sometimes, but it's different now. Not from a rude place, but from a calm, grounded place where I can stick up for myself. I express boundaries more clearly at work and in life. I'm not numbing anymore, I'm regulated. For you, it might look like better emotional control, clearer boundaries, less resentment, more self-respect, calm confidence instead of bottled rage. Different benefits, same solution. When emotions are processed instead of suppressed, life gets quieter, naturally, but for the better. So the core message that ties all this together is this. Anger isn't a sign you should drink again, it's a sign you're finally awake. And learning to handle that is how sobriety becomes peace. That about wraps up this video. Wanted to thank you so much for watching. If this video has inspired you to take action, and if you're learning how to cope with emotions without alcohol, the 5-day Malusog Reset helps you slow things down and build healthier ways to regulate stress. Links in the description if you're ready. Tagalog sign off, hindi ka galit, natututo ka lang makaramdam. Which means, you're not angry, you're just learning how to feel. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.